Board Game Estate. My name is Patrick McGuire, and again this morning we will be playing This War of Mine. Alright, so if you didn't get a chance to catch the playthrough yesterday, it was an epic playthrough. We played for about 4 hours through the standard game, and it was it was quite something. There was a candy shop that gave us some trouble, we'll say that. Let me do my little hello world. Hold on a second. I want to let the world know that we say hi. There we go. Hey. Okay, so we will not be playing through the standard scenario today. We will be doing something a little bit different. So what we will be doing is there is 2 scenarios in the game. There's the last day and there's endless night. So we're going to be playing through the last day, and then tomorrow I'll probably do endless night depending on how this goes right here. So there's a little bit different setup, so let me go through that first. Usually our house is filled up with closed doors and rubble, and we got to clear all that out. All that is gone. It is a completely free house, which is good in one way, that we can build a lot of stuff. The second way is we don't get to get the resources when we explore those things. Second thing, there are no more objectives to be completed. Our objective is we have our 4 characters right here, and they must survive till the end. Not only must they survive, but their hunger, misery, wounds, and illness must be at levels 2 or less. Alright? So, what else is gone? The narrative actions. So, at the end of the turn, we got something to help us through the game. No more. No more. So, let me just go through how I kind of started it. There was also a portion where we would add things to the Resonance deck and the Night Raids deck. Those are just all immediately added at the beginning of the game. And our events deck, we have 4 events stacked on top of 3 ending events. So one of the 3 ending events will be the ceasefire, which ends the game. We also start off with 3 cold tokens, so it's a little bit chilly in here. We might want to do something about that very quickly. And we have our 4 characters, which I will go through in just a second. And this is the interesting part, is we get a bunch of starting fittings. So these are these little rooms right here that do different things. So what did I choose as our starting fittings? So I chose a workshop that we can make board ups, we can make parts, make filters, or repair guitars. Which, keep an eye on that one with the guitars. Maybe why I chose it. We have our deadfall trap, because that worked so well the last time we had it. We've also upgraded that with making it a cage trap. This is a great way to get some raw food so people can eat. We have a rainwater collector, so this will get us some water if we can't go find it out in the wild. We have a simple heater. We can throw 2 wood, 2 books, or a wood and a book in to discard one of the cold tokens. Since we start with 3, I thought that would work out like that. And in the basement we have our crude stove, so we can prepare a meal or cook a dinner. That makes our 1 raw food. If we add it with a little water and wood or a book, we get 2 raw food. So another way to get us food. And since we have the upgrade to that, if we cook a dinner, it provides an additional raw food. So instead of 2 raw food, it's 3 raw food. Fantastic. So those are the things that we have chosen. We got 5 of the regular green ones and then 2 of the upgrades. So, and we have our starting stuff. So we start with a raw food. We get 2 water, 2 mechanical, 2 weapon. We get a knife. We get 2 electrical parts. And then there was 5 for me to spend freely. So I picked a coffee, a chem, and a broken guitar. And the reason we picked a broken guitar is we have Zlata. Zlata loves her guitar. She is a music student. And her spirit, if there is a guitar in storage, which right now it's broken, but I think we can fix it. We lower 2 chosen characters' misery by 1. which is, I think, going to work out very well for us if we can fix that guitar. You can see all characters here. They start on misery level 2. There they all are. Let me go through who the characters are. So for blue, the one right here. All right, that is Marco, who may or may not have been the champion of our last game. He is a firefighter. He has prowess 2, which means rerolls, empathy 5, and inventory 5, basically what he can hold when he comes back. He has a special ability to break in. Marco can use a hatchet to open closed doors as if it was a lockpick. His spirit is, if we get A, if any character in the group is hungry, level 3, raise Marco's misery by 1. So we want to make sure our hunger is in check. That's why I got a lot of food making things. B and C, if Marco is ill, lower his illness by 1. That is why we had to give one character an illness of level 1. That's why we gave it to Marco. Hopefully he can just take care of that for us. Anton, he is a professor of mathematics. Prowess is 0, empathy 7, inventory 3. So stats, they're alright. Spirit, this is where Anton gets interesting. If there is at least one book in storage, lower Anton's misery by 1 if he is miserable, and raise his fatigue by 1. Anton reads himself to death. If I have books. I do not have books. I do not want to give Anton books because he slowly kills himself reading. Loves those books. B, if Anton is hungry, level 2 or 3, raise his illness by 1, so we don't want that. C, if Anton is wounded, raise his wounds by 1. Alright, so he's not wounded yet. We have Zlata, who we already introduced, but she has prowess 0, she's a music student, empathy 8, and inventory 4. Her spirit, like I said, A, if there's a guitar, we can lower 2 characters' misery by 1. If any character in the group is miserable, level 2 or 3, raise Zlata's misery by 1, which currently everyone is. And then we have C, comforting presence. Lower 2 chosen characters' misery by 1. So she's hopefully will help us with our misery unless we get B, and then that's bad. We have Katya. She's a reporter, and she is the orange one right here. If there is a guitar... She's a reporter. She has 0 prowess, 7 empathy, and 3 inventory. She has a special ability called Bargain. When trading, when Katya is present, trade commission is lowered to 0, which is nice, because sometimes the trade commission is quite high. We have to pay out a lot just to get back anything. Her spirit is A, habit, discard 1 coffee from the storage or raise Katya's misery by 1. That's why we took a coffee. B, if there is a guitar in storage, lower 1 chosen character's misery by 1. Excellent. So this guitar could do a lot of work potentially if we can get it fixed. We can get it fixed. C, Katya, if Katya is wounded, level 2 or 3, raise her misery by 1. Excellent. So those are our characters there. That's all our starting abilities. That is our kind of starting layout. And we are going to see if we can make it through. Remember, our objective is all 4 characters from the starting group must survive with hunger, misery, wounds, and illness level 2 or lower. There's a couple changes in the room. Changes in the rules. Hope. Each day during the day action phase, a character that performed 3 actions to do that they cannot have. Whatever. There's a very confusing wording on this. But if you perform 3 actions, you may perform an additional 4th action, which would definitely help out. And we get a bicycle. Yay. If only 1 character goes scavenging, they may use the bicycle. That gives them additional 3 inventory points during scavenging, and they begin with a noise marker. This guy over here set to 3. Bicycle is a little bit noisy. Additionally, we can trade it if we want. It's worth 15. Nice. But then we can't use it anymore. So, that is our last day. Let's read the description, and then we will get going. The war has ended. At least, that's what they reported on the radio news. They said the politicians were finally able to come to an agreement. Yet the soldiers are still patrolling the streets. Just recently we saw a squad of them pull some families from a nearby building. The shots that followed after they did so speak to something entirely different than the ceasefire that had been reported. Every morning we dare to hope that we won't need to endure another day of this hell. All right, well that's how we start off. Put that there to reference. But we will start off with the morning phase. A new day begins. Again, we always reference our handy dandy journal. This brings us through the game and tells us what the heck we're doing. So let's draw and resolve an events card. So we add 4 cold to the cold space. There's literally not enough cold. I guess that's a bonus. We only had to add 3 cold because there's not enough, but we're kind of screwed. Relatively peaceful. Place this card on the Night Raids deck. If there is at least 1 board up token in the shelter, skip the Night Raids phase. Cool. All right. That's a nice way to start off. So that was our morning, and now a new day begins. Obviously, it's tough to go outside during day, snipers and whatnot, soldiers, but hopefully we can do a little bit inside to get where we need to go. So all our characters have 2 actions because they're all at Hunger 2, which that little black pip means that one of their actions cannot be used while that is there. What do we want to do? So Zlata wants to go to the workshop. She may or may not be trying to repair her guitar. We need somebody to prepare a meal. Who looks like the best cook? Anton looks fine. Anton, go cook us a meal. We need to set the trap. The cold is just going to be... It's going to be interesting. I didn't expect 3 more to come right in the beginning. I think board ups might even work better than heaters. So, but let's have somebody do the simple heater, and then someone will do the rainwater collector. All right, so these all happen simultaneously, so we'll do them kind of top down. So the rainwater collector, that was... Oh, did I put them on the wrong bases? Oh, no, I didn't. She's just orange. The orange and the orange token, like, they do not look... Well, they look similar on stream. But anyway, all right. So she's going to place a weight token here for her to collect some rainwater. He is going to use 2 wood. This is our 5 wood storage. So we had 10 to start off the game. So we'll use 2 wood. We can discard a coal token. In the workshop, we're going to take our broken guitar plus 2 components plus 1 wood, and we are going to make a regular guitar. Oh yeah. Got our guitar. Hopefully this works out for us. Alright, crude stove. Let's prepare a meal. So we need 1 raw food, 1 water, and 1 wood. And we can make 3 raw food. Excellent. Almost everybody can eat. Beautiful, beautiful. We don't have enough water for everybody, which is a problem. Our rainwater collector is not going to be able to get there fast enough. But hopefully we can use our raw food and some other things to help with that. So everybody is ready for their second action. We need water bad. Let's put another weight token there. Let's go to the workshop. We need to board that up. Let's do the crude stove. We need to make more food. And should I do the heater again? Using a lot of wood. Let's do the heater again. Yeah. Okay, top to bottom. We do our weight, so we can hopefully get some more water. Our crude stove, we spend 2 wood to take off another coal token. We're down to 4. This guy, she's gonna do 4 wood. Oh, did we use too much wood? Crap. We used too much wood. 4 wood and 1 component. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna switch things up a little bit. We need this more than this. No, we need this too. Let's go up here. So instead of doing the 2 wood to build a fire, we'll still have our coal up here. What we'll do is use one of our chems to do our last weight on our deadfall trap to get more food. Okay. Then hopefully we won't have to use our crude stove quite as much. Okay. Now we use our 4 components, 4 wood and 1 component. And that will make a board up. We'll put it here. And now we can use the crude stove. We'll use 1 wood, 1 water, 1 raw food. We get back 3 raw food. So we have 5 raw food, which I think is all the raw food. Yep. Alright, we are well fed. No water or anything, but we are well fed. Alright, that is all of our day actions. No one had 3-day actions, so nobody gets to take that extra 4th action. So we are dusk. Each character should drink 1 water. We have no water. For each character that did not roll the black die. Okay. A 6. So we raise his misery by 1. Next guy is Anton. We raise his misery by 1. Next is Lada. She raises her hunger by 1. And then we have Katya, who raises her hunger by 1. Oh. We should probably keep these close because we're going to bring it right back down. Okay. Hunger was better than misery overall, but that's fine. Now we eat. So, we have a raw food for each of our people. That goes back down to 2. This goes back down to 2. This goes down to 1. And this goes down to 1. Excellent. Alright. That went okay. Hopefully we can get Zlata to play us some music to lower all characters. Well, 2 characters. Evening. Okay, no one is fatigued at all, so everybody should do something. So we have a knife to go out. We have Marco for his rerolls. Oh, we didn't do our locations. Let's show where we can go. We can go to the construction site. We can go to the church. Or we can go to the abandoned cottage. Alright. What is a construction site? It can give us a shovel, a vegetable, a mechanical part. The church, jewelry, alcohol. Nothing really great. Maybe we'll go to the construction site. So if we just bring out 1 character. Yeah, let's send out Marco because he's got rerolls. And he's got the highest inventory anyway. And he's got the bike. Well, we'll up it for the bike anyway. And then these guys, should they all stay behind? Doesn't seem great. None of them have rerolls. So they will defend the place with their knife. Defend. Okay. That is our evening phase. Everybody's ready to go see what may be seen. We have to up everybody's fatigue by 1. go. Oh, our people are feeling great. Oh, we don't have any bandages. We're gonna need bandages. Huh. I forgot about that. Well, maybe we can find some at the warehouse. No, I doubt it. Alright, scavenging. Is there anything I want to bring with him there? There is nothing I want to bring with him. Definitely don't want to bring the guitar. Nope. He's just going to go to the construction site. He has no weapons, no nothing, no tools. Set the noise marker. So, since we're using our bicycle, we set the noise marker 2-3. Yeah, set it 2-3. I didn't know if we set it up 3 or 2-3, but we set it to 3 instead of 1. Alright, prepare the unknown deck. I'll just keep that right there. So there's the exploration deck. What we do is we take the top 14 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We put it in the unknown deck, which is right there. And we are ready to explore. Anything special about this? So we can return 2 exploration cards to have a look around. I have never, ever had anything good happen when I looked around. It's just text. Alright, so we flipped a map card. There's no jam door. There's no jam door. We just flip another one. Stairs down. Look for another way. Return 3 exploration cards. Or let's roll for noise. So where the stairs creaky. Oh, 5. Okay. Well, that's one way to get our noise back down. So that means we come into check with a resident. Reality impact. Something unexpected has happened. Draw a card from the colors deck. We got green. Then reveal the top card of the residence deck and check the number with that color on it. Alright, we got 796. Let's see. This is when we go to our giant book of scripts that doesn't show up very well. There it is. So what would I say? 796? 796. There's like 1,800 in here. 796. One page off. Alright. Who's there? We hear in the darkness. We freeze in fright. For a while, we hear someone approaching us. A man, as thin as a sliver, appears before us. I'm concerned about the clatter his adorned backpack is making. Different styles and sizes of shoes hang from the pack, from baby's booties to heavy army clogs. His canvas trousers are held up by a thick belt with a shoemaker's tool tied to it. Some comfortable shoes, perhaps? He asks with uncertainty. Ooh, alright. So we can see what he has to offer, or we can say no thanks. Don't need any shoes. No. We're gonna check this guy out. Alright. So I return 1 exploration card, which I just did, and see 1891. I want to one day find whatever the last thing is in here. Is it this one? Jesus. No, they go to 19 something. 1891. The shoemaker asks for a shoe size, then removes a few pairs of shoes from his backpack. Some exhibit visible signs of the war. Others are like new. With pleasure, we try on sporty trainers, leather tactical shoes, and shiny combat boots. When he tells us the prices, our enthusiasm wanes. We begin to seriously reconsider making a purchase. So we'll take them nonetheless. Choose for which characters present you'll be buying shoes. For each, discard from the findings pile tokens that are worth 3 or more. We don't have anything yet. I should have brought a random electrical part. Why didn't I think of that? We'll pay you less, but shoes will come in handy. I don't have any. I don't even have anything to pay him less. That's too bad. I really liked you, shoemaker. I'm sorry. We don't have any money. Back to the game. Wish I found him a little bit later. Alright. Well, reality impact. These guys get shuffled back in. All right, draw. All right, we're doing the same thing, but we're drawing a card from the exploration deck. All right, let me just shuffle that. And we got a shuffled colors deck. There is a lot of shuffling of decks in this. I'll try to shuffle fast. All right, watch it be green. Watch it be green. It's blue. All right, so we draw a card from the exploration deck and check the value with that color. We get 830. Back to our book. Hopefully I don't need money again. I would love to get these like when I'm done. All right. It was particularly noisy. As a result, we did not hesitate forcing our way through basements as we moved between buildings. We trod through rubble and tons of trash, accompanied by the stench of damp dust and war. 8:30, right? Okay. It seems that we passed the most dangerous area. We can come out onto the street now. We could really do with stretching our legs and take a deep breath of fresh air. We eventually broke down a door to make it to the room that gave us access to the street. When we saw where we were, we couldn't help but laugh. We're in the middle of a candy store. It's got a sturdy steel security blinds, and apparently no one has managed to break in since the beginning of the war. If anyone watched yesterday, so these are the two choices. We have been here before. The two choices are, we feel like eating chocolate, even if it's not the freshest in the world, or we can take as much as we can carry. So we took as much as we can carry last time, and I really wanted to eat it. I really wanted to eat the chocolate. This seems like the perfect opportunity. We might kill a character in the beginning, and this game will only be 20 minutes, but first we stuff ourselves, and then we stuff our backpacks. 211. I'm sure the guy with an illness, this is going to go really well. Definitely going to go really well. 211. There we go. Without thinking, we pounce on the candy-filled shelves. After half an hour, mouths covered in chocolate and hands sticky with candy. We were packing chocolate, sugar, and all manner of sweets that we could eat or trade with others into our backpacks. We're rich, we think, as we're leaving the store. However, the stomach started before we had exited the shop. Oh, that's not bad. So lower the hunger of all characters present by 1. He's not hungry at all anymore. I should have brought more people out here. Should have done a lot of things. Raise the noise by 1. And raise his fatigue by 1. Okay. Do I get any candy? Yes. See, 1316. I want candy. Give me all your candy. Where is it? 1316. Wow. Where is this? Found it. All right. So write down sweets 1316 on a blank token and mark it with as many lines as you like. So we had already been doing that because we've already got this candy. Okay. So sweets. Oh, did I lose my pen? No. Hold on, I gotta get a pen. So each line means a serving of sweets that weigh 1 and a value of 5. Each line of sweets is equal to 1 vegetable. Cross out 1 line after eating. And we can also, at the dawn phase, visit our neighbor and give some sweets to her children. They always love candy. That seems like it's just not going to go well. But, alright. So, we have Marco. And Marco has his bicycle. So he can hold 7. So I think we'll get 4 things of sweets. I just got to find a pen. Hold on one moment. Gotta get a pen. we're back. Oh, hopefully that didn't shake that too much. All right. So we got sweets 316. We will put 4 there. So we can bring at least 4 back. Excellent. Okay. Reshuffle that into there. It's interesting we found that at the construction site. Maybe they were building a mall. They had only finished off the beautiful, beautiful candy store. Alright, let's keep going. Bars. So they're bars, there are bars. Saw through, but requires a saw blade. So we can, if we find a saw blade, we can go back there. Let's put that in the thing. I think I saw something. Return as many expiration cards as you wish. I'm going to return 4. So only on a 1 will we draw a residence card. Is that right? Let's see. What do I need to bring back? Bandages. It's so unlikely I find bandages. Bandages and meds. I already got all this candy. All right, I'm gonna return 4. So we got a 1 in 10 chance. All right, we're fine. Let's keep going. All right, search the heap. I'm gonna up the noise by 1 and roll for noise. We're fine. Findings deck heap. All right, we get an electrical part. We get a filter, a weapon part. See, now I want to talk to these other guys. I could sell him and I could get shoes. Can I go back? Shoe guy, where are you? What am I looking for? A filter? There are so many tokens off screen. And then we get to roll? No. We get an 8. As a vegetable. Oh, that's good. That there. And that's all for that one. Okay. Let us continue. So that's 3 more weight. We have the 4 weight from the sweets. We don't need the filter. I don't think. Do we need the weapon part either? We need water. We need water and wood. Alright, let's explore. Alright, look for another way. 3 cards, you only have 2. Roll the gray combat die for each scavenging character. Determine how many wounds they suffer during the climb. We should have stopped. We should have gotten out of here. Alright. We have a 1 in 3 chance of getting wounded. Yes! Good job, Marco. Using those firefighter skills. Ooh, this could be good. Search the furniture. I cannot return 2 explorations, so we gotta roll the noise. Increasing it by 1. It's a 1. Alright. Residence deck. Oh, God, no. Okay. Deserters. Let's roll. Let's see how many deserters we got. We got 3. Crap. Yeah, this is gonna be bad. Alright. So we got A, which is a pistol, and B, which is an assault rifle. Holy moly. Alright. They wanna, alright, either you surrender by discarding all tokens you have in the findings pile, or we go with combat. Marco is completely unarmed. He'll just die. That's just death. If there is combat, you may try to stop the fight. You may try to stop the fight. Interesting. I wonder if I can get out a little bit better, fleeing. Before each round of combat, even the first, you may decide to have the characters flee instead of continuing the fight. If this happens, the enemy performs a backstab. After resolving the characters, leave the location, resolve the choose finding stage. Oh, so yeah, they just leave the location. Alright, I'm going to... I need all this sugar. I need this candy. Plus I need water. Well, if I give them everything, I can still take wood and water back. I just won't have my food. Nah, I'm just going to give them everything. Alright. It's all gone. Oh, we wanted to give that sweets to the little girl next door, though. It's so depressing. Alright. It just doesn't seem smart. Bye-bye, sweets. The candy store has always kind of screwed us over. You know, it's kind of 2 for 2 at this point. I guess it's because of other things that it screws us over, but whatever. Alright, so I may return 1 exploration card to talk to them. This will certainly go well, now that they have all of our crap. 707. With guns lowered, these people look far less menacing. There's still a lot of tension, but we can almost see them as if they were before the war. A banker, a farmer, an office worker, a postman. People like us. So the black guy, we got an 8. C274. Alright, we can't do this more than once. 274. Yesterday, some journalist asked me how long I've been a soldier. I told her that I'm not a soldier right now. I'm just defending my home and my life. In reality, I'm a student, not a soldier. When it all started, together with some friends, I marched in protest against nationalism. Then shots were fired at us. Nanad, my buddy, well, he took a bullet in the head and his skull basically burst. I could see pieces of his brain on Sonia's white blouse. When the tanks rolled in, the soldiers started murdering civilians. Did anyone ask me if I wanted to fight? Nah, not really. Alright. That was informative. Okay. I'm glad we didn't try to fight them. And now we go home with nothing. Alright, so we can still take our weight in other stuff. So we have 8 because we have 5 from Marco's inventory, and then we have the bicycle. So I'm going to take 4 water. I'm not going to rely on our rainwater collector here, because we get 2 results of 1 and just get 1 more water. That's 4, and then I'm going to take 4 wood. I think that's good, because we can turn our raw food for... Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Oh, we don't put it in there yet. Put it over here. Okay. You got all this stuff. That is the end of the scavenging phase. Night raid. Now, we have relatively peaceful. If there is at least... Oh, I should have brought everybody out. I forgot there was no... Oh, that was stupid. Then they all would have been cured their hunger by 1. And we could have taken back so much stuff. This is really disappointing. Oh well. There is at least 1 board up token in the shelter, which there is. Skip the night raid phase. Huge play mistake. Cool. Cool. Everything's fine. Totally didn't just mess up the whole thing. Alright, scavenging party returns. We get far less components than we should have. Alright, we do not have any meds or bandages. We draw a fate card. Alright, raise the illness of all ill characters that do not have meds by 1. Heal the wounds of all characters who had bandages by 1. No. Discard bandages tokens from all characters. Okay? If cold tokens minus board ups equals 5 or more. Does not. It equals 4. Haha, got it. Because there's 5 tokens up here, and we have 1 board up. Exchange the nearest medium location, which is our construction site. we get Old Town. Resolve weight tokens, then discard them. So let's do this guy first for some food. Where'd my die go? There it is. It's a 1, but we get a +3, so we get 1 raw food. Okay. We also have 2 weight tokens over here. We get a 9, which means 4 water. And then the other one doesn't matter. We would have got into 2, which is 2 water. Alright, so maybe don't have to use 2 things on that. Ooh, then Spirit A on all characters. Alright, so Marco says, if any character in the group is hungry, level 3, raise Marco's misery by 1. No. If there is at least 1 book for Anton, there are no books. If there is a guitar in storage, lower 2 chosen characters' misery by 1. Don't mind if I do. Misery down. Boop, boop. And discard 1 coffee or raise her misery by 1. Fantastic. Okay, that guitar worked out. Alright, shuffle this back in. Alright, down we go. Put those there. We are done. We don't get to draw a narrative card, and it is a new day. Morning. A new day begins. Alright, we get to resolve the top card of the events deck. Harsh Winter. So we add 2 cold. Place this card permanently in the cold space. At the beginning of each morning, place 2 cold here. Oh. Alright, we gotta do double time on this heater. Oh, man. That stinks. Alright. Oh, we gotta shuffle the deserves back in. Well, that blows. Yeah. Isn't so good. Let's shuffle up the exploration deck. These decks are like just small enough not to be able to really riffle shuffle. I probably shouldn't be riffle shuffling anyway, but who cares? Put these guys back. Shuffle that up. Alright. We ready to go? We're ready to go. We already resolved our event phase, so we have our day action. So what do we got? We're getting some fatigue here. Marco has 1 action, the blue, and then everybody else has 2 actions. We do need to at least generate a little bit more food. So how much wood do we have? We need to do some more board ups. So I think, how much is it to build a bed? It's 4 wood and 3 components. Man, I need wood bad. Any number of characters can poke about. Okay. So I think everybody but Marco is going to poke about, and then Marco is going to go place a fitting. Yes. So we'll do Marco first. So we need 4 wood and 3 components. We used our 5 over here. Got 2 back. Build a bed. He's probably going to sleep in that bed. Let's put it right here. Next to the workshop. Now, let's give it its own little space. I mean, next to the workshop. What a terrible bed. And these guys get to poke about. We need wood. We need wood. Something fierce. So we get 8, which is 3 wood. Excellent. Second one, we got a 7, which is 3 more wood. Excellent. And we got a 9, which is 4 wood. And let's take 1 component. So let's take 1 component and 3 more wood. So that would make, with 2 more, that makes 5. Alright, so we've got 10 wood now. More than enough to do what we need. Alright, so second action. Marco does not have one because he is sick and fatigued. But what's fatigue 3 look like? That's fine. He can get to fatigue 3. Sure. Then he'll take a nap when he's dead. Can't die. Dying is bad. So let's have Katya go to the workshop. Let's have, what do we need? We do need to prepare a meal. So Anton was such a good chef before. He can be a chef again. So it's going to get 3. We need rainwater. We need rainwater. Oh, excuse me. The heater is like 2 wood to do a coal token. So we're going to use 4 wood, 1 wood, that's 5 wood, 2 wood. Yeah, we could do that. Then we won't have food for next turn. I think I'm going to go to the, but then we won't have food for this turn. So we don't have enough to set our trap. Oh no. That's interesting. Well, we can have Marco not eat. Let's go set our trap. So we're going to put 1 raw food in there with the hopes of getting 2 back. Because on a 5+, we get 2. Yeah. Okay. So we put 1 raw food back. With the workshop, we're going to use 4 wood and 1 component, and we make a board up. Let's put it here. Is there any other better place? Just all over there. Okay. We're not going to do well with this cold, let me tell you. And then we're doing the crude stove, right? So we get 1 raw food and get back 3. We also have to spend a water and a wood. Alright. Alright. People going to eat today. People going to eat. Okay. That is everybody's turn. Everybody goes back to the middle. We get our weight token. Yes. I think this went well. Probably not. Alright. Those were our day actions. Everybody got to eat. So water for everybody. 4 water. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 3 food, which we will use on Anton, Zlata, and Katya. And sorry, buddy. Marco gets a little bit hungry. We had sugary snacks for you, but the soldiers took them all. Alright, evening phase. What do we want to do? Do we want Marco to sleep in a bed? I don't think we do. Because the night raid phase is real now. So I'm going to have Marco hang around to guard with the knife. And then everybody else, I think, is going to go out. Completely the opposite of what I did before. I hope this is good. Alright, everybody's fatigue goes up by 1. Oh, this is... Well, I forgot about that. Well, alright. Fatigue can be fixed by beds. We only have 1 bed. Well, we'll have to... Hopefully, I'm sure, we'll find something in the wilderness that'll lower our fatigue. No. So what do we want to do? There's the abandoned cottage. There is the church. None of these look especially good. So let's just go to the church. We're not sending them with anything. Yeah, nothing. Alright, so we have 14 cards in our deck. Yep, the sound is down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. I put them in the discard pile. That's not the right place. All right, everybody's good. We're scavenging, and time for exploring. All right, closed door. That is one thing here. Requires a lockpick. So if we find a lockpick, maybe we can go back to that. Search the pantry. All right, let's up the noise by 1 and roll. This could be really good. Oh, 1. A 1. Civilians. All right, it turns out that there are miserable looking people hiding here, mostly elderly women and children. Place this card in the exploration slot. Until you leave this location, whenever you take anything from... Oh, this is already marked private. Anybody got a huge empathy? They all have incredibly high empathy. All right. As a result, they raise their misery by 1. Crap. And we don't have any coffee for Katya. I could roll a 10. Oh, I want that stuff from the pantry, though. Compare the result at equal. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go. Let's see what's in the pantry. Oh, yes. We got canned food. That's the best of the food. We get sugar. This was so worth it. Everyone's going to die, but, you know. What can you do? A 4? That's nothing. All right. Now we have to roll empathy. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big roll. 9 or 10? A 2! All right. Everybody's misery goes up. That was bad. That was really bad. All right. We had a 1 in 5 shot. And we failed. Now, hopefully, we can get back with Zlata and lower some people's miseries. But, I don't know. Whenever you take anything... Yeah, and if I do anything from any other marked private, I think I would only do it for the pantry. The pantry has such good stuff. Stairs up. God. Let's just return 2 explanation cards. Next one. Poke about. Let's just roll for noise because it's a 1. There's no way I roll a 1, right? Oh, fine. Good. Choose 1 findings from the special findings chart. All right, let's take jewelry in case we can trade. Where's jewelry? Jewelry's worth 10. So I can return 1 exploration card to trade with the civilians. And I have Katya, which means there's never any trade commission. I think I want some more stuff before I do that. All right, tough luck. Roll for noise. There we go. All right, basement entrance. All right, we can do this. We can do this one. So enter. Roll up the noise by 3 and roll. 8. We're fine. All right, so we add 5 cards to the exploration deck, or to the unknown deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You may discard this card during the scavenging to draw and resolve 2 findings cards instead of 1. After entering. Okay. So I guess this is just hanging out here. Also, you may discard this card during this scavenging to draw and resolve 2 findings. All right. I'll just keep that there, I guess. Oh, another private. All right. I'm going to ignore it. It's not a pantry. Hideout. Return as many expurgation as you wish to lower noise. Nah. Jam door. Do we have a jam door? We do not. Skip that one. What else do we find? We find a door. Peek through the keyhole. Return 1 exploration card to look at the next card in the unknown deck. Or enter. Yeah, let's enter. Wait, why would we want to enter? It doesn't give us anything. Let's just, hold on. Let's just return 1, and then we get to look at the next card. Reality impact. Oh, cool. All right. That worked out way better. So let's keep going. So through our door, we get a reality impact. Draw a card from the expiration deck, the one we just put back, and we have to do a color. What color do we think? Blue, red. What are the colors? We got black, gray, red, green, or blue. I seem to pull green or blue constantly. I pulled gray once, I think. The lighting in here sucks. Sorry about that. Alright. What do we think? What do we think? Color is blue. Alright. Where's the card that we pulled? So it's 234. 234. Alright. He came from around the corner, humming loudly and swinging his rifle like a baton. He grasped a bottle of vodka in his other hand. Where did he come from, in the middle of the night, alone, wearing an enemy uniform and roaring drunk? We stood still, not believing our eyes. During the day, he probably murders our brothers and loots our homes. And tonight, he's walking around like he's on holiday. Did he come out to have some fun and then overdo it with the alcohol? He didn't notice us. Just before he was about to look our way, he decided to take an intermission in his performance. He stood still, put the open bottle to his lips, and took a huge swig of the clear liquid. We had only seconds to make a decision. Alright, we want to try to wrestle the weapon away, or let's kill him or else he'll kill us. I don't have any... Oh, man. I don't have any weapons. I assume if we try to kill him, it'll be like a backstab and we have to kill somebody with a firearm. We have 3 people. He almost certainly wounds us. So let's try to wrestle his weapon away. He's drunk, right? This totally isn't a trap. Totally not. 929. Perform a backstab. Alright. So that means all our characters get to roll. 0, 0, 0. Oh god. Alright. If you dealt at least 2 wounds, see one thing. If not, see 1330. I had good odds to roll 2. I had good odds. And they betrayed me. 1330. The soldier, woozy from alcohol, reached for his rifle. He unlocked the safety catch and then blindly fired a series of shots. Roll the black die for each character present. Okay? Each may use their prowess. Nobody has prowess. So, on a result of 1 to 3, the character is hit. No, this is Katia. Yes, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. I want it. I want it. I want it so bad. Let's try again. We try again. 1398. No. It's like a really bad. It's like when you're doing, one of those adventure stories, and like this is not the right way. 1398. All right, perform a backstab. God. All right. Gray die. So there, you can't even see it. No. Oh, it almost did it. There's the 2. There's the 1. All right. So there's 2 faces. There are 4 blank sides. 2. Oh, thank God. So we get 2 wounds, 2 wounds, and 1. We did 5 wounds. 1577. Oh. No, that's not right. Okay. A well-aimed hit almost knocked the drunk soldier out. We jump at him and close our hands around his neck. The man tossed around, fell to the ground, and dropped both his rifle and the bottle. For someone so drunk, he put up quite a battle. After a while, his arms flopped lifeless to the ground. For our broken lives. We spoke to him silently. We took his rifle. We left the body where it fell. Add 1 assault rifle and 3 ammo to the findings pile. Yes! Got him. That didn't almost go incredibly poorly. 3 ammo. Alright, no one took a wound. If he was... This is why I gave all my stuff to the non-drunk people. Because... Oh, we got an assault rifle now. That's pretty good. And we're still scavenging. So this gets shuffled back in here. So I'd like to hit a finding so I could double it with this basement entrance. Let's find out. Rubble. Do we have rubble? No. We do not. No rubble. Oh, we can't even do rubble. So. Open space. Nope. If there's no open space, discard this card and draw a new card from the exploration deck. Oh. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing, not the unknown deck? Oh. That's interesting. Oh, come on. Climb up. Look for another way. Return 3 exploration cards. You have 3. We could cut our losses. We don't have any coffee, which will kill Katya if we get a 1. Although, it doesn't say how these are... I assume we can resolve these in any order. Yeah. Let's return our 3. We're going to cut our losses. Just get the heck out of here. We didn't do our basement entrance stuff. We didn't do whatever. These get shuffled into here. Alright, so how much weight do we currently have? We have 2 for the assault rifle, 1 for the canned food, 1 for the sugar. So that's 3. We have 7 more. We don't have any rainwater collectors, right? Okay. We need that. And we need wood. Wood and water. We have 7. So we could do 3 wood. No, that's not going to be enough. 4 water. 4 water would be enough. Yeah. So let's take back 4 water. Oh no, we only have 3 space left. Oh, we're not going to take the sugar back. Screw the sugar. Alright, so now we only have 3 taken up. We have 7 left. We're going to take back 4 water and 3 wood. Because we want to make up another board up. We want to make another bed. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we're done with that. Night raid phase. Alright, Marco. Time to shine. Damn it. Okay. Okay. We get rugged hooligans. Or hoodlums, sorry. We have 2 board ups, so that lowers it by 2. And then he also has a knife, so we can roll on the knife. We get 1, but he gets 2 rerolls, so let's reroll it. There we go, we got 3. Alright, so overall we can take off 5 things from that. So we're 100% taking off the 3 wounds. And then we'll take off 2 of any damage. So we have to give him 4 things. The 2 weapon parts. Starting with any green tokens. So we don't have any green tokens. So let's get rid of these 2 weapon parts. I would like my mechanical. We'll take off a component and then a wood. There you go. Have at it, hoodlums. That went about as well as it could have. Whoa, excuse me, sorry. Hopefully that wasn't super loud. Okay. That was the night raid phase. We don't have to do crime rape, so the scavenging party returns. Welcome back, everybody. I probably should have had somebody rest. It doesn't matter. We get water. Yes. Yes, we get a canned food. get this assault rifle. We'll get some jewelry and more wood. I'll take 2 away from that. And the 3 wood to do that. Okay. So now we have no meds and bandages to assign. Let's get this. Check this up real quick. Okay. Let's take a fake card. Raise the wounds of all wounded, unbandaged characters by 1. Okay. Discard that. If cold tokens minus board ups equals 3 or more. It does. I have 2 board ups, so it equals 4. Okay. Raise the illness of 3 chosen characters by 1. Everybody's getting ill. Jeez. Katya's like hanging on. Exchange the nearest location. What do we get? We got Ruin Block of Flats. Cool. Resolve weight tokens. You have a roll here. We would ideally like to roll a 5 above. A 7, alright. So we get 2 raw food. That is very good for us. Okay. Spirit B on all characters. Crap. That is not good. I really need a Spirit A. Alright, Spirit B. If Marco is ill, lower his illness by 1. That's good. If Anton is hungry, nope. If any character in the group is miserable, level 2 or 3, raise Zlata's misery by 1. Hold on. If there is a guitar in storage, lower the chosen character's misery. Alright, hold on. We're doing Katya before Zlata. Do all these go off at once? It doesn't matter. We're going to cheat. Alright, so there is a guitar in storage, so we're going to lower Zlata's misery by 1, so she's a 2, and then it raises back to 3 so she doesn't die. There we go. Still alive. We're doing it with music, people. This is why music programs are so important in our schools. Sorry, that was a really bad joke. That was a bad joke. Alright. Music is bringing us through, though. We're done. Next day, back to morning. A new day begins. Let's resolve an event card. Add 1 to the cold space. Haha, joke's on you. It can't get any colder. During this night raid phase, draw and resolve 2 night raid cards instead of 1. Excellent. Have these been shuffled? I think they have. Alright. It is our day action phase. Everyone has 1 action. Because everyone is so freaking tired. And Katya is wounded. Alright, so somebody should sleep in their bed. Who gets the most out of sleeping in a bed? I think Marco does. So Marco is going to sleep in his bed. Everybody else. Anton, you're cooking as always. We need to cook, right? Yeah. I would really like to do that last board up. So Katya, get on board up duty. Is it even worth running the simple heater at this point? So we're going to do it for 3. Lower them all by 3. I need something that will bring people's misery down. Ooh, alright. So she's going to get an idea to build a chair. And then build an extra bed. Okay. So you can go to this idea space. You can choose 2 cards from the ideas deck and then put them in the fittings deck. That way you can make them. Okay, so that's what she did. Bed, he takes off 2 fatigue. He is down to 1 fatigue, which means he will get his second action. Workshop, we're making another board up, which is 4 wood and 1 component. Yeah, we do a board up. Cool. And then we're gonna, with our crude stove, we're gonna pay 1 raw food, 1 water, and 1 wood to get 3 raw food. Cool. So that was everybody's first action. Everybody is done, besides Marco. Marco is not done. So Marco is going to build a chair. We have just enough, right? Yeah. Build me a chair, Marco. Right next to the rainwater collector. Is there an advanced version of the rainwater collector? Nope. Okay. So people can go and sit and watch the rainwater be collected. So it's 2 wood and 1 component. We have just enough. So after crafting the chair, lower all misery by 1. Still have a fatigue problem, but we don't as much have a misery problem. Alright, we've built our chair. And we can sit there and read books and feel less miserable. We don't have any books because Anton can't stop reading. And we haven't found any either. Okay, that is all of our day actions. Okay, dusk. Let's get people some water. So everybody needs a water. Everybody drinks. Good. Hunger. So I'm going to give out 3 raw food. That will lower the hunger of these guys by 1. And sorry, Antoine, it's your day not to eat. But worry not, you will eat tomorrow. Okay, alright. So if we can get this illness fixed up a little bit better, I think we're in good shape. Because, yeah, we're almost at the ending events stage. Okay. So, I would like to have 2 people sleep in beds. Marco's going to defend on guard duty with his assault rifle. Who's going to sleep and who's going to go out? I think Zlata's going to go out. And then we're going to have Antoine sleep in the bed and have her sleep on the floor. What does sleep on the floor do? Just lowers fatigue by 2. Okay. That's fine. Although Katya should be the one out. If Katya goes to 3, then she is at 1 action. How much is illness level 2? Is it take 1 off? Yeah. I'm doing a little bit of mental math in my head. See if I want to send Katya out instead of Zlata, because if Zlata's 2 fatigue comes off, well, 1 fatigue is 2. I think this is fine. Zlata can carry more. Yeah, and we need more stuff coming back. We don't need quite as much wood as we had been taking back. We do definitely still need some. Okay, so that is where everybody has been put. So the people who are scavenging and on guard duty get their fatigue raised by 1. Katya and Antoine get their fatigue taken away. Alright, overall pretty okay. Pretty okay. Just kind of baseline everything. A little bit miserable, a little bit ill, a little bit fatigued, but not too bad in anything. So scavenging. Let's put the noise back down to 1. The abandoned cottage. Sure, that has vegetables in it. And chems. We would like some chems. Did we? I don't think we shuffled this. So let's shuffle. All right. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And we take 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14. Do we want to give her a knife? We might as well. Nah. What can go wrong in an abandoned cottage? It's not the premise to every horror movie ever. Alright, first one is reality impact. What color do we get? We get red. We've never gotten red before. Alright, so look at the next exploration cards chart, and we get 716. 716. Alright, but before we do that, give me one moment. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I had to say goodbye to my wife. She's going off to work. So which one did we get? We got red for reality impact, which was 716. Alright. First we notice the body. A large man in a paramilitary uniform, heavily beaten, lies by the wall. We can see a blood splatter on the wall from where he was shot in the head. Then we notice the graffiti. The bloody stain is surrounded by spray-painted circles, like a shooting target. An arrow points at the circles, ending with a Jesus, this is like so many typing mistakes. So an arrow points at the circles, ending with a text which looks like it comes straight from a comic book. I'm a little orphan Mary. And the other arrow points at I'm scared. Some people seem to get a real kick out of killing. The longer this war lasts, the more humanity dies. Today, most of the fighting soldiers resemble ghosts, resigned to their own inevitable deaths. Others have turned into psychopaths, for whom the world no longer seems real. Civilization, as we had here not so long ago, has become a hazy, forgotten phantasm. We move on. Back to the game. That was cheery. I always love our little interludes that we show how depraved humanity is. Alright, so we come to a door after that. We can peek through the keyhole. I'm just going to roll for noise. I'm at a 1. This will never get a 1, right? We didn't. Okay. Another reality impact. Cool. So let's shuffle these guys. Alright, we get to pick a color. Alright, any bets on the color? I'm betting green. I'm betting green. And it's black. I was totally wrong. Black is 323. Book of scripts. 323. The APCs are like a herd of lumbering giants. The soldiers inside them feel safe. The troops' bright helmets are visible even at night. The vehicles move slowly. The passengers in the APCs peek through windows along the way and curiously scan their environment. We look at the commander on one of the APCs and then implore him to help us. He waves at us, shouts something in English. We can only make out, "With us, safe, come, quick." They surely can't take too many people with them, but maybe at least one of us can get in. The chance for a safe life is passing before our eyes. Oh no. Oh, that seems bad. There's no way. There is no way this works. My only objective is to get all the characters safe to the end. Choose one character present. No freaking way. I want to know so bad though. If anybody's got any, so we can go with them or we can head back to the shelter. We'll stay together until the very end. Oh, there's no way that like a character is just fine. Because even if it says, there's no way. Must survive. Just says must survive. It says if a character abandons the group, we have a thing. Alright. I can't. They're totally going to kill whoever it is. Alright. We have to get back to the shelter. We'll stay together till the very end. So it's 1073. They left. We stayed behind for the others. For the rest of us, we'd probably get no more than a cigarette and that'd be it. Choose one character present and lower their misery by 1. Okay, cool. Let's lower Katya's because she needs coffee. Alright, that worked out fine. I think we probably would have died otherwise. But I really want to know. Alright, anyway. I think I saw something. Nah, let's just roll. 2. Alright, we resolve a residence card and it is soldiers. Oh, they came back for us. Oh, that was such a mistake. Determine the number of soldiers encountered and roll the black die. Hopefully it's just 1. It is just 1. Alright, good. Let's take this guy. It is an A, so all he has is a pistol. Oh, we didn't bring out I was thinking it was the last time when we had like all 3 people out, and so all we have is Katya. Either you surrender by discarding the findings pile with a value of 10 or more, or oh, come on, man. We would definitely surrender all of our findings pile. We don't have anything. If there is combat. Alright, I guess we're in combat then. He's got a pistol, huh? Okay. Alright, we're in combat. If there is combat, you may try to stop the fight. C40. Alright, let's try to stop it. This is probably not. Can be triggered after each combat round. Okay. But I could try to flee too, right? And they just get a shot against me? Where's my fleeing? Oh, this is the night raid. I'm in the wrong spot. So I could flee. Before each round of combat, even the first, you may decide to take characters. Yeah, we don't want to do that stop thing anyway. Alright, let's flee. There's a couple. We have a 50% chance that we don't die. Yes! We have fleed. Fantastic. Alright. So, we have fleed. And we're out. Cool. Alright. Shuffle this back. Cool. Well, I guess that went well. back in the pile. Let's explore some more. Bars. Are there any bars? No. If there are no bars, it's time to draw a new card from the exploration deck. Oh, we gotta shuffle this guy back in. And we take a new card. Stairs up. Ah. Let's just roll for noise. Oh, that's not. We don't want to roll the firearm for noise. That would be bad. A 3. We get freaking noise again. God dang it. But it is civilians. Alright. So they're the things marked private. We could do an empathy thing. That goes that way. Okay. A door. God. Let's just roll for noise. Alright, we're fine. Oh, yeah. They're supposed to be there. A hiding place. Okay. So we can return 2 cards. Okay, let's get our hiding place. That seems fine. This way we can ignore another combat or perform a backstab. Poke about. All right. I'll return. Now roll for noise. Yes. We got a 5. We only need to be above a 3. So we get to choose 1 findings from the special findings chart. Let's get vegetables. Okay. Let's keep exploring. Tough luck. Roll for noise. We're fine. Let's keep going. A closed door. Nope. No closed doors. We draw from the top ahead. Ooh, search the heap. Are we good? Yeah, whatever. We're going to return to exploration cards, raise the noise by 1, 2, draw and resolve 1 findings from the heap chart. So we get a chem, good. We get a smoke, and we get an electrical part. And we get to roll on the black die. So we want a 9 or a 10. We get a 5, which is a mechanical part. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. You don't really need them. That is that one. Okay, so that is all of our stuff. We didn't need our hiding place at all. Probably shouldn't have done that. It's okay. Let's get all our decks back together. Do some shuffling. We do have to resolve 2 night raid cards. There are some night raid cards that are not that bad. Alright, so she's going to come back with that. How much weight does she have on her? She has 2 weight. She can carry 4, and she has her bicycle, which gives 3 more. I think we want 5 water. 5 water. Yep. Five water. Okay. That would make 7. And that's all she can carry. Alright, night raid time. We get to do 2 of these. First one, looters. Yay. Alright, he's got... Should I give him an assault rifle? So what happens with the assault rifle? An ammo token must be discarded. You may discard 2 ammo tokens instead of 1 to take 2 shots instead of 1. That does not seem better. He's got better odds than a knife, but he's got 2 rerolls. I'm going to give him the knife. That knife is really good with Marco. So he's got 2, and I've got 3 board ups. That's 5. That seems fine to me. Starting with the most expensive ones. Oh, that's not fine. That's not fine at all. But I can only decrease it by 1 more, potentially. So I'm going to lose my assault rifle. Assault rifle, canned food, and my jewelry. So I've got 5. I think that's probably... So the only thing I can save is the jewelry by re-rolling again. And I don't want to take wounds, certainly. Alright. They take my stuff. Because I'm pretty good on hunger. And the second night raid is a memory. Nice. He is misery 1. I get a 10. And that's Marco 48. Usually these are nice, simple backstory things. Marco's backstory is great. Alright. I've got no reply yet. I'm really worried. Oh. I've got no reply yet, and... Oh. I read that really wrong. Alright. I've got no reply yet, and I'm really worried. But I have to trust Elena and the girls are fine. That everything is going to be alright. If I don't, I think I'll go mad. When this siege is over, I'll find them no matter what. I'll never let anything separate us ever again. I hope that one day we can forget this war ever happened and just think of it as a bad dream. There you go. Okay, those were the 2 night raids. They both get shuffled back in. Yep. Crime Wave gone. Goodbye, Crime Wave. Alright, just gotta survive 2 more days. Or, well, 2 days at the least. Potentially more. Okay, we've done our night raid. It is time for everybody to come back. We got all this crap. Bunch of water. Okay. Let's draw a fate card. Raise the wounds on all unbandaged characters by 1. We have to work on that. We gotta get bandages. Is there any way to make bandages? Wow, Katya can't do anything now. Well, at least she's not fatigued. Is there any way to make bandages? We can make herbal bandages. I know that, but we don't have any herbs either. Yeah. There's no way to make bandages. This wound is going to really get us. Oh, make bandages. Herbal workshop. To improve that. Okay. Requires 100% alcohol to be in storage. We don't even have that. 1 herb plus 1 filter equal 1 bandage. No. We're not even close. Not even close. Okay. Anyway. Discard meds, yep. If cold tokens minus board up equal 2 or more, they do. Raise the illness of all characters by 2. Alright, I think we're gonna die. I don't know how to get rid of all that illness. If cold, exchange near a small location. Goodbye, abandoned cottage. Hello, hospital? Hospital? No. Shelled school. Resolve weight tokens. We don't have any. And spirit B on all characters. So if Marco is ill, lower his illness by 1. Marco is resilient. If Anton is hungry, no. Zlata. So we will do Katya's first. There's a guitar in storage. Lower chosen character's misery by 1. So we'll lower Zlata's to 1, and then it increases because there's a character in the group that's miserable, level 2 or 3. Okay. Alright, that is all that. Oh no! It's a new day. It's a new dawn. We're feeling okay. We're feeling fine. New day. An event. Reality impact. Add 1 cold. Joke's on you. Can't get more cold. Draw a card from the colors deck. which we keep forgetting to shuffle. Alright, to determine the script, then reveal the top card of the events deck and check the number of colors with it. Afterwards, shuffle the event card into the appropriate chapter of the events deck. Find the number. Oh, man. Alright. So, green. Would it be end of the war? No. Contagious illness. Okay, great. Oh, that would have just like killed everybody. Green on this is 96. I'm going to assume these aren't good things. 96. There we go. Oh, it might be fine. On this day, the glow over the city is brighter than the rising sun. The whole western district is ablaze. The ground shakes with every explosion. Our enemy has decided to make a show of strength by torching a nearby car plant. However, they did not think of the consequence of the assault. A strong wind is spreading fire among the roofs of the houses. The blaze is out of control. Not only are the houses on our side of the conflict burning, so too are a school and some buildings belonging to the opposing side. And it will only get worse if both sides do not try to stop the raging fire together. Remove all 3 locations placed on location spaces from the game and draw new ones from the location deck to replace them. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a cool one. I didn't want to go to any of these places anyway. I'm glad the hospital didn't come out and then we'd like immediately chuck it. So, we get derelict squat, nice, a warehouse, and city hospital. Nice. Very, very nice. We desperately need to go there. Desperately. Oh, there's only 10 cards there. 4 plus 6, yeah. Okay. What's illness level 3 look like? Yeah, it's like death. Alright. We desperately need that hospital. Alright, we gotta have our day actions. Let's see if we can survive. Oh, and we get to shuffle these, so luckily continue the illness thing may not be on top. Maybe we'll get the end of the game instead. I don't know. Alright. That was our reality impact. Move from the game. Day actions. So Zlata has to sleep. Zlata has to sleep. She doesn't sleep, she dies. Because she has fatigue 3. So that makes that decision easy. She's in the bed. Someone has to cook us a meal. No, someone doesn't have to. Everybody's at hunger 1. I can give a vegetable to him, and we're good with that. So we could collect a bunch of rainwater. We could always make food next time. We could set a trap. We could make things. We don't have anything to make anything with. We'd like to build another bed. We could try to get rid of people's misery. But it's just a straight up 50-50 shot. We get a new idea. Well, Katya can't do anything. So, we'll just put her here. So we're just down to Marco, Zlata's healing, and then Anton. Anton, do you want to cook some dinner? We don't have any wood. So, let's have you guys poke about. Although we could lower Anton's misery by 1. Possibly. Set the trap. Ooh, do we do have chems to set the trap? Alright. Marco, go set the trap. Antoine, you poke about. Okay, we got a plan. Alright, so put a weight token here. We've got a chem to set the trap. She is in bed, so her fatigue goes down to 1. She cannot do anything. He pokes about. We get a 6. That's 2 wood. Okay. Fantastic. That was everybody's everything. So, wow. That was a quick one. All right. Dusk. Everybody gets water. And then I'm going to give the vegetables to Anton, so his hunger does not change. And then everyone else is going to gain hunger 1. Don't worry, we'll eat tomorrow, everybody. We'll eat tomorrow. There'll be lots of food. You don't need to eat every day, right? Right? Okay. Fatigue is going to go to fatigue 3. That's fine. Alright, I think we need... So someone has to defend the house. So it's going to be Marco. And then everyone else is going to go out. So this turns into fatigue 3. Fatigue 1. Fatigue 2. Fatigue 1. Cool. Cool. And then I'll send them out with a knife. No, he needs the knife. Hang on with the knife. You guys get sent with nothing. So I did all that. We get our thing back to this. We get to go to the hospital. And the hospital is amazing. It will hopefully save us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do at the hospital is return 4 expiration cards to heal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll go through the thing again. It is on 932. 932. Although the hospital is nothing like it was before the war, it still evokes a certain feeling of security and safety. If there is a place that can be called a safe haven nowadays, it's this hospital. People here seem to notice only those who are in the direst need of help. Once a patient has been saved, even only barely stabilized, the staff loses all interest. Still, while in this haven, our bodies and minds have a chance to recover and perhaps even heal. There's even some food distributed from time to time. Okay. So, we can heal everybody's illness by 1. So, return 2 expiration cards and lower the illness of one chosen character present by 1. So, we really need to... but she needs her wounds healed. Well, Kathia is going to get her wounds healed, which is the same thing. It's 2 for 1. So, 2 expiration cards. Kathia goes back down to 2 wounds. Ugh. 2 exploration cards. Zlata goes down to 1 illness. 2 exploration cards. Anton goes down to 1 illness. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing it. And that was that. So, how much do they have in total weight? They can carry 710. So, I would like 2 components, I think. What do I need components for? I might not need components. Make filters. Do need boards. I would like to get that coal down a little bit if I could. So, and we have nothing on rain collection. So, we're definitely taking 5 water. And then let's just take 5 boards. I think. Okay. Took too many. Because they have 10 weight that they can carry. Okay. Night raid time. Everything's going to be fine. Hobos. Alright. Hobos only have 3 damage, but we have 3 board ups, which lowers this to 0. Remove from the game. Good job, Marco. Whew, that went really well. Alright. That was the night raid phase. We are at dawn. The search party returns. Good job, everybody. We get a lot more water. We get a lot more wood to burn. Okay. We draw a fate card. Hope for the best. Raise the illness on all ill characters by 1. Okay. Glad we did that. So illness 3. So she can still not do anything, but still alive. Okay. Oh no. If cold minus board ups is 4 or more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 3. Yes. It is 3. That would be raise the illness of 3 chosen characters by 1. Whew. Exchange the nearest location. We get the central square. Resolve any weight tokens. 10. So we get 2 raw food. Perfect. That is great. Spirit A on all characters. Alright, so Katya's misery is going to go up to 2. There's no one that's no one that's hungry. There's no books in storage. She has a guitar, so she can lower 2 chosen characters' miseries by 1. So she'll lower Katya's and lower her own. Because Antoine's misery is not really that relevant. Okay, that's not bad. Shuffle that back up. And hopefully, what we do is draw the end of the game card. Please. Please draw the end of the game card. A new dawn. Or no, this is the morning. A new day. Crime on the rise. Shoot. Until the end of the game, during each night raid phase, draw and resolve 2 night raid phases instead of 1. Well, that is bad. That's bad. No two ways about it. That was morning. But it's not so bad. Well, it's so bad. Okay, so it is the day phase. Marco has to sleep. If he doesn't sleep, he dies. We need more food. So Katya's, again, just not... She can't do anything. These guys can both do 1 action. So Anton is our cook. And then what do we want our music student to do? Good question. What do we want her to do? We don't have an extra thing for the trap. We could get some rainwater. Let's try to lower the heater. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah, it does. It does matter. Okay. So 2 wood. Lowers the cold. It matters. Alright. It's going to go back on next turn, but we'll check it before. So this fatigue goes down to 1 fatigue. He uses 1 raw food, 1 water, and 1 wood to make 3 raw food. It's interesting that it doesn't like make a canned food. I mean, this is fine. This is good. But cooking raw food into more raw food. That's fine. Okay. So I don't know why that's here. Was that everybody? Yes. Okay. Those were everybody. Oh, he gets a second action. Let's make another fire. Because we can't have our illness get too high. So right now, there's 4 cold, but -3. Yeah, -3 board up. So it's only 1, which would be very rare that would trigger more illness. Okay, so we're doing our... Oh, we gotta drink first. So 4 waters. Everybody's gonna eat raw food, which lowers all their hungers to nothing. Cool. These guys are all going scavenging. Fatigue will be 3. These guys fatigue are 2. Alright, we don't have enough beds. Crap. But fatigue doesn't matter to our win condition. They can be as fatigued as all hell. Just can't die. Alright, we're going to the hospital. We're bringing nothing. We're just going to go to the hospital basically until the game ends. To do as much as we can with that. It doesn't really matter if we shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we're going to put back 4 cards to heal. We'll do 2 cards for Anton's illness, 2 cards for Zlata's illness, 2 cards for Katya's illness, and 2 cards for Katya's wound. These all go down. Wounded only 1. Katya, you're getting there. Alright, now if I don't kill people by fatigue, we should be in good shape. Okay, that is all of our scavenging. We do have to bring back, we'll bring back basically the same thing as we brought back last time. 5 water, 4 wood. We're at the space we just got to kind of like outlast it instead of like getting more stuff and doing other things. We're just kind of just please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. That's our current stage. Alright, we're at the night raid phase. We get to resolve 2 of these cards because crime is on the rise. Fantastic. Alright, we get thugs. Alright. I can take 4 of our tokens starting with tokens. Okay. Well, that's fine. So we already have 3 minus to that. Plus another 1, I'll reroll. Plus another 2. Okay. So we can totally, we don't take any wounds, and they only take 3 of our tokens, starting with tokens. So we'll give them 2 electrical parts and 1 mechanical. Actually, we don't have our gun anymore. Let's just give them all the ammo. Yeah, we give them a cigarette too. Who needs a cigarette? Let's give them 2 ammo and a cigarette. We definitely don't need those. Alright, next one is starving people. Yay, let's fight them off with a knife. Ooh, we get 3. 3 plus our 3 board ups is 6. They would have only done 5. Our starving people are completely gone. We remove them from the game. Alright, that was not a bad night raid. We've got our place all boarded up. We've got Marco with a knife, who is quite skilled in that realm. Those are our night raids. So we come to dawn. Scavenging party returns. We try not to die from illness. We get all of our crap. So this is 5, so I just put 1 there. This is 5. Draw a fake card. They'd be good to us. Raise the illness of all characters who did not take meds and herbals by 1. Okay. Yeah. If raise the illness of 1. Okay. Alright. If cold tokens minus board ups equals 1 or more. Yeah, it equals 1. Raise the illness of 1 chosen character by 1. We're going to raise Marco's. Exchange the nearest small location. Okay, there's none. Resolve any weight tokens. No. Spirit C. If Marco is ill, lower his illness by 1. Get rid of that. If Anton is wounded, no. Lower 2 chosen characters' misery by 1. Sweet. So we'll lower his misery by 1 and then just completely take away Katya's misery. That's really good. Comforting presence. Zlata with her, the way she plays that guitar is incredible. Alright, if Katya is wounded 2 or 3, which she is not, raise her misery by 1. Cool. All right, that was overall pretty good. Let's roll that back in. And now we really, 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 really want to draw the end of the game card. We do not want to have... The other one is up all illnesses by 1, which would just kill us. So we got a 50-50 chance to win the game or die. Always interesting. All 50-50. Colors. Ceasefire! We had 3 to the cold space. Nice. A long-awaited ceasefire has finally been agreed upon, putting an end to fighting in Pogorin. Those who managed to survive the war in Grasnivia will never forget it. Play this day to its end, including the dawn phase, and then look at the epilogue. All right, can we do it? Let's see. Let us see. Okay, first things first. Katya can't do anything. Zlata needs to take a nap. We need food. We don't really need food. We definitely need to make a fire. So Marco, go make a fire. We don't necessarily need food because everyone's hunger is already at 0. Is there anything more beneficial he can do? He can raise his misery. He can try to lower his misery. This is the last day. I mean, we might as well just have everybody's hunger at 0, right? Well, no, because we can't. We still won't have a second action, so someone is not getting fed. Why should one person get fed and not the other? Let's try to lower his misery, I guess. Let's roll for that. No, we do. All right, Antoine, you're no longer miserable. You're deathly ill, but you feel fine about it, obviously. We'll dump 2 wood to get rid of a cold. That cold is probably what's going to get us. To bed, she takes a nap. She goes down to fatigue 1. Yeah, we can get rid of wounds that way. It's probably Katya with her wounds that's going to wreck us. But we will find out. Okay. That is... I did everything for everybody, right? Took away his misery. Took away... Yep. All right. We're there. That is dusk time, so we use our 4 waters to give everybody a drink. We'll give a raw food to Katya. Actually, we need that for... No, we don't need it for next turn. There's not going to be a next turn. What am I talking about? We're free! Potentially, unless someone dies. I mean, even if somebody dies, we're doing pretty good. Okay, Marco, you are guarding the place with a knife, as you always are. You guys, everyone is going to the hospital. Everyone's fatigue goes up by 1. But fatigue does not matter. You can be tired, we just can't be dead. That's really good, because we're not going to be able to lower everybody's fatigue down. We're in the hospital. The hospital gets us 14 cards. Or 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11, 12. Oh, we still get our 2 raid cards. I forgot about that. Alright. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 to go heal. 2 to lower Anton's illness. 2 to lower Zlata's illness. 2 to lower Katya's illness. And 2 to lower her wounds to nothing. Finally get rid of her wounds. Alright, we're in pretty good shape. What do we want to bring back? This stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Night phase. Alright, crime is on the rise. Let's just shuffle these one more time. Let's just make sure, please, please. I just want beautiful, beautiful memories. I don't want. Where'd you get memories? Yes. Yes. All right. He's misery 1. We get a 6 with Marco. That is 851. 851. We were called to a tenement fire. I was still the new one on the team. We had just started setting up the hoses when a resident shouted that there was someone inside. I donned a breathing mask, went in, and carried out a young lady. Long story short, we got married soon after. Her name was Elena. That's nice. It's good to hear, Marco. Now, please try not to die. Looters. Great. Great. That's a 1. That's a reroll. That's a nothing again. That's a reroll. A 2. All right. So we can take out 5 of these things. We do not give a flying F about anything that we have. So we're going to take off the 2 wounds, and then they'll take 3 tokens, starting with the most expensive one. Whatever, man. Oh, they do take our guitar, though. I think we'll be fine. So they take our guitar, and then they take 2 electrical parts. Have at 'em, looters. You didn't kill us. All right. We're past that. We're on to the dawn phase. The scavenging party returns. It's all going to be up to our fate card. Whatever our fate card says is how this game is going to end. So this was 6. We got a lot of wood left. Assigned meds and bandages. We have none. Fate card. Let's shuffle this one more time. All right, if we get something that ups illness by 1, we die. If it ups wounds by 1, we win. Probably. Raise the illness of all characters who did not take meds by 1. God damn it. Man. That is rough. Alright, if cold tokens minus board ups equals 5 or more, no. Exchange the next medium location. Resolve all weight tokens. Spirit A. If any of the groups are hungry, no. If there's a book, no. There's no more guitar. She gets a misery because there's no coffee. Alright. That's that. So, that was the end of that day. That was the last thing that we did. Alright, so our scenario objective was all 4 characters in the starting group must survive until the end of the game with their hunger, misery, wounds, and illness at levels 2 or less. Unfortunately, Katya has a level 3 level 3 illness. So what do we do? So we didn't meet the objective, but no character died and no character abandoned the group. Huh. That's weird. Starting cold, basic fittings, stuff. Let's go to, so the ceasefire tells us to go to 1,000 in the book. Let's go to that and see what we got. Okay. So if you want and you fulfilled the final objective, you may check the point scale. Oh, there's a point scale. Learn about different hardware mails. See that. Oh, here we go. Hold on. We got to do the ceasefire. Okay. There was a journalist who risked his life, and he managed to capture exactly what happens here. He wasn't the only one, but only he succeeded in presenting material to the world uncensored. This triggered an avalanche, and suddenly news about the atrocities committed against our nation filled TV screens around the globe. Politicians from the most powerful countries and peacekeeping forces gave in to the pressure and finally acted against our aggressors. To everybody's surprise, all it took was a few minor interventions and the soldiers started retreating. We cried tears of joy and sadness mixed into a river that flooded across the city. Some said, "Why only now? You could have saved us earlier." Others just picked up what little they had left and went on looking for the pieces of their broken lives. So you may now additionally use all food in the food storage for any characters. Use all meds and bandages. We don't have any. Revolve any scripts. Check the final objective. Even if you have not filled the final objective, it is good you have not given up. That you have not stopped fighting to survive, and the heroes of the story have not survived. And the heroes of the story have not survived, but others have. Because they are willing to fight till the end, and at least they will get to live. If you're fulfilled, yeah. So we didn't, kind of. I don't know which thing to read. Oh well, we were close. I don't know. You'd assume one of these scripts you could read, but there's all it says is character's death. You see that? Probably not. Character death, character abandons the group, and we accomplished the objective. Not we almost accomplished the objective. But nobody died and nobody left. I'm going to read, whatever. Alright, we'll just end here. So we were super close. It was really up to that fate card. Like the next fate card is this. Yeah, raise the illness, raise the wounds. Like if we gotten this, raise the wounds on all wounded unbandaged characters by 1, we would have won. I don't know if these are like a 50-50 split. Raise the wounds, illness, wounds. Yeah, they look like they're a 50-50 split. So we had a 50-50 shot at winning. It came up not for us, but that's how it goes. We knew we were always kind of walking that line, just trying to keep everybody's illness in check, so we could keep it at 2 or less. But we weren't able to do it in the end. Everybody did survive, which is fantastic. I think that's kind of a goal in and of itself. I'll move up so you can actually see me. So that is it for today. Tomorrow I will be playing the other objective, the Endless Night, right here. So we'll go through that. This gives it it's almost like half the game, which is nicer for the streams because it makes the stream about 2 hours instead of 4 hours, which you go back and watch the stream yesterday if you want. But that's it for me for today. Like I said, we'll be on tomorrow at 7, and then we'll be on Thursday at 7. And then I'm sure I'll be on the weekend as well. If you like the channel, please give us a follow. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Twitter. I'm going to try to make this camera better so I don't look like a black blob with like white around me. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the game. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you.